Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Psychopath's Playbooks. People with ambition often strive for power, and once they obtain it, all hell breaks loose if they can't maintain it. Ambition has levels, and those who rise to the top often share dark psychology traits, such as narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Together, they form the Dark Triad, a potent formula for dominance, influence, and control. What makes these traits so powerful? And why do those who master them shape the world? The Dark Triad isn't about being evil. It's about strategic thinking, emotional detachment, and the ability to manipulate reality to your advantage. Narcissism. A grandiose sense of self-importance and entitlement. Narcissists believe they are destined for greatness and have an excessive self-interest and a sense of superiority, a lack of empathy for others. It ranges from a personality trait to narcissistic personality disorder, a clinical condition. Narcissists often seek admiration, manipulate others, and struggle with criticism and vulnerability. Machiavellianism. The art of deception, manipulation, and long-term strategic thinking. Named after Niccolo Machiavelli, who wrote The Prince. They prioritize personal gain over ethics, using manipulation and calculated tactics to achieve their goals. Psychopathy. Lack of empathy, fearlessness, and cold rationality. Psychopaths make decisions without hesitation or guilt. They are charming and fearless, but have a disregard for societal norms and the well-being of others. Most people hesitate. They overthink. Psychopaths don't. They execute their plans without emotional interference. They do not fear failure or rejection, allowing them to take bold financial, business, or personal risks that others might avoid. Unlike most people who weigh moral and emotional factors in their choices, psychopaths focus solely on logic and outcomes. They also do not feel an ounce of remorse when making tough choices, such as cutting jobs, outmaneuvering competitors, or exploiting loopholes. They are also resilient under pressure, remaining composed and unshaken in high-stress situations where others might panic or hesitate. Their emotional detachment allows them to make critical decisions with precision in all aspects of life. Unlike the average person, they evaluate decisions most beneficial to them without any guilt or compassion. This makes them highly strategic leaders, deal-makers and negotiators capable of eliminating inefficiencies or restructuring businesses without emotional detachment. However, if unchecked, their behavior can become reckless and unstable. Narcissism is deeply linked to fearlessness in decision-making due to unshakable self-belief and ambition, and charisma that define narcissistic individuals. Their ego-driven mindset pushes them to take risks, pursue bold visions, and operate with unwavering confidence, even in uncertain or high-stakes situations. While their inflated self-worth can sometimes lead to recklessness, it also allows them to push boundaries, inspire others, and achieve extraordinary success. They are resistant to criticism and immune to self-doubt, where most don't hesitate due to fear of failure, rejection, or negative judgment. Narcissists are largely unaffected by external opinions. Their inflated sense of superiority allows them to remain mental resilient in the face of setbacks. This makes them highly persistent and capable of bouncing back from adversity, but it can also lead to overconfidence and delusional behavior. Most effective narcissistic leaders balance their extreme self-belief with strategic thinking, humility, and adaptability. Machiavellianism, defined by ruthless pragmatism, strategic thinking, and emotional detachment, making a key driver of fearlessness in decision-making. Unlike psychopaths, who act impulsively, narcissists, who are driven by ego. Machiavellians operate in cold calculation, long-term strategy, and precise control. They may expensive fear, but they suppress it in favor of rational analysis and power dynamics, ensuring that their decisions are logical, self-serving, and beneficial to their goals. They do not take blind risks. Instead, they carefully assess political, financial, and social landscapes before acting, ensuring that every move maximizes their influence, wealth, and power. Their ability to manipulate people, control narratives, and adapt without emotional interference makes them highly effective in business, politics, and leadership. The ability to detach from emotions and operate on purely logic and power structures makes them highly dangerous and powerful. However, people who rely too heavily on manipulation and deception can become unethical, short-sighted, or face backlash. The most success Machiavellians balance ruthless strategy with long-term sustainability to maintain power without self-destruction. Now, the Dark Triad psychology doesn't have to be something evil or villainous. Applying it in the real world can bring you power, influence, and wealth. The Dark Triad is often misunderstood. People associate these traits with manipulation, cruelty, and destruction. But what if I told you that these psychological tools can be wielded ethically to achieve success, influence, and control over your own life? The key is in how you apply them. If used correctly, the Dark Triad can help you navigate the complexities of business, leadership, negotiation, and even social dynamics, without becoming evil. How to use narcissism ethically. Develop unshakable confidence. Confidence is attractive and persuasive. People follow those who believe in themselves. Instead of arrogance, cultivate a sense of certainty in your skills and ideas. Create a strong personal brand. Just like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, or Jeff Bezos, craft an image of expertise and leadership. In business, perception often equals reality. Turn setbacks into fuel. Narcissists don't dwell on failure. Instead, they reframe setbacks as stepping stones to success. If you fail, don't see it as a reflection of your worth. See it as a lesson to be applied. How to use Machiavellianism ethically. Think several moves ahead. Every decision should be strategic. Before making a move in business or social situations, anticipate possible outcomes. Never act on impulse. Plan and execute with precision. Control your emotions. Machiavellians never let emotions cloud their judgment. Train yourself to stay calm and objective in high-stress situations. Master social intelligence. Learn to read people, understand their motivations, and subtly influence them. This is especially useful in business negotiations and leadership. Build mutually beneficial relationships. Instead of manipulating people for short-term gain, use your strategic thinking to create win-win situations where both parties benefit. This builds long-term influence and loyalty. How to use psychopathy ethically. Make decisions without fear. Many people hesitate in business and life because they fear failure or rejection. A calculated psychopathic mindset allows you to act decisively. Detach from emotions in high-stakes situations. Whether you're in a negotiation, dealing with criticism, or handling a crisis, train yourself to respond with logic, not emotion. Develop mental toughness. Psychopaths are immune to stress. Use this trait to become resilient against setbacks, insults, and negative emotions that hold most people back. Applying the Dark Triad in business and leadership. Leadership and entrepreneurship. Controlled narcissism, vision and confidence, inspires teams, attracts investors. Machiavellianism, strategy and influence, builds networks, negotiates deals. Psychopathy, emotional detachment, makes high-stakes decisions without fear. Negotiation and sales. Read the opponent's motivations. Machiavellianism. Stay composed and unshaken. Psychopathy. Frame yourself as the high-status individual in the room. Narcissism, social dynamics and influence. Understand people's desires and fears. Machiavellianism. Present yourself as confident and charismatic. Narcissism. Remain unbothered by rejection or setbacks. Psychopathy. Conclusion: master the Dark Triad. Don't be consumed by it. The Dark Triad is a powerful psychological toolkit. When used unethically, it leads to manipulation, deceit, and destruction. But when controlled and channeled properly, these traits can help you achieve success, power, and resilience without harming others. If you want to understand the hidden forces that drive human behavior, influence, and power, subscribe to the Psychopath's Playbook. Because in this world, knowledge isn't just power, it's survival. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.